I'd been with my employer for a little over 22 years, and I got a call to come to a meeting in Madison, Wisconsin. And I made the drive. It was about 3 hours from our home in Eau Claire, and went up into the hotel, and I saw there was a sign, "Welcome to a meeting," and got up to this room on the second floor, and there sat 3 guys at a really long table. I immediately knew that something wasn't right. And they basically told me I was fired after 22 plus years of really good service. And the first thing I thought of was, well, I am the sole breadwinner for our family. My lovely bride homeschools our 3 boys and does a great job. And that's the first time I broke down, and I called my wife, and she said, so what do you want to do? I says, well, we have a severance check here. We have 7 weeks of unpaid vacation here. Let's give our way out of this. And we said, you know, it's just not going to be a 10% thing. We're going to give, and we're going to give substantially. I made the drive from Madison to Eau Claire several times, knew it well. It was probably the longest drive, but I had a great deal of time to pray in the Spirit. I just reminded God, I said, your word says, it's just we were tithers, man, we had tithed out to everything. When I came to Christ, I aggressively started tithing, and I just reminded God, I said, you know, you said you would rebuke the devourer for me. And I said, the devourer's shown up. I says, I realize he's under my feet, but he's making a lot of noise right now. And the next day, I remember vividly, I'm standing at the kitchen counter. The phone rings. It was one of the biggest customers I dealt with for over 20 years. It was the president of that company. And he says, I want to let you know that I think it stinks. And before you do anything, I want you to come work for us. We found out that the pay was going to be more. We found out that they were going to cover all our medical and dental premiums. We found out that they had a bonus system. I got a signing bonus, and I basically had the next 2 months off, which was great time to spend with my wife and the kids. God was true to his word. He was true to forget not all his benefits.